Hello and welcome to Exclusive with Taghreed Hussein here on Nile TV International. Well, tonight we are having with us a very inspiring woman, and she's a very good example of women empowerment in Sri Lanka, and a very focused and determined and result-oriented corporate leader as well, with over 30 years of experience. She's working in the field of tourism, and we're really honored to have with us on Exclusive with Taghreed Hussein, Mrs. Kimarli Fernando, the chairperson of Sri Lanka Tourism. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for being with us on Nile TV. And as I said in the introduction, you are a true example of an inspiring woman and also of women empowerment in Sri Lanka. Let us know more about the highlights until you have reached the post of the chairperson of Sri Lanka Tourism. Definitely a march that is with pride you can narrate today, and important steps in your life.
I have been, I studied in Sri Lanka, and then after that I was in UK for my education. Part of my education came back to Sri Lanka. During my school days, I was a sportswoman. I represented Sri Lanka in swimming and captained the Sri Lanka team in the Asian Games as well. So a lot of sports activities when I was young. I studied law at the barrister at law UK, Lincoln's Inn, and attorney at law in Sri Lanka. I joined banking quite early on. And worked in foreign banks like Deutsche Bank, Standard Chartered. I worked in Germany as well in Deutsche Bank in aircraft financing. So I've moved around a bit and been on several boards, public quoted companies, blue chip companies in Sri Lanka. And with the change of government recently,
Yes,
end of last year, I was appointed as the chairperson of the 4 institutions in tourism. Several people from the private sector agreed to support the government in the initiatives. Tourism being a critical sector for Sri Lanka. I'm pleased to be involved and to lead the 4 institutions together with my team.
we are really very impressed by your march that you are narrating today, Excellency, with pride. Mrs. Fernando, we're talking today and experiencing the pearl of the Indian Ocean, Sri Lanka, as a beautiful destination, exploring Sri Lanka today. And we heard of the going on in the couch safari and the beautiful sightseeing of Sri Lanka. What would you tell us today about this beautiful experience? And tell me more also about the idea, because during COVID, of course, we all go on virtual tours. However, it is always great to see people around, to see people overseas also interested in exploring more and knowing more about Sri Lanka. Tell me more about the idea behind the virtual tour.
Absolutely. The idea came about because, you know, in Sri Lanka, we have 26 national parks, and we have lots of guests visiting our parks. Some are more popular than others. Several requests came from overseas saying, you know, asking us, when is Sri Lanka opening? Could we come? Why not from this country? So many demands came asking us when the airport is going to be open. And then we realized that, you know, we can share Sri Lanka with you till we open, which we hope to open soon, because Sri Lanka has 26 national parks. One third of Sri Lanka is actually a forest area. So it's a very green, if you like, island. And we have the highest density of waterfalls in the world. We have 2 waterfalls. We have 103 rivers. So it's a very there's a lot of nature, flora, fauna, and we used the opportunity during the time the airports were closed globally to share what we have. And currently the Couch Safari, we are showing live telecasting of 4 parks.
Yes.
Three of them of elephants. The other one, Yala, is you would see elephants as well, but leopard as well as bear and many other animals.
Let us share with our viewers, Excellency, excerpts of this beautiful tour, and we'll be back to continue our discussion and to know more from you about the beautiful attractions and how to market Sri Lanka as a tourist destination. Stay with us, please.